What's up, Balance Beamers? It's Zach here. Let's grow to glow. So today I'm talking about how to start a gym habit. And starting any habit can be hard, but once you start any sort of positive habit, it's like a snowball. It just keeps rolling and it just keeps getting bigger. A gym habit could possibly be one of the most positive things you can start in your life, because once you start becoming disciplined at the gym, that'll transfer to every other aspect of your life. Plus, it just increases your self-esteem, and exercise makes you feel great. Starting the gym can be hard because, it's scary in there. There's all these machines, all these weights, all these people to look at you. You lack knowledge. You don't know what to do, right? But once you kind of get past that initial stage, the newbie stage, that's when the gym becomes really fun, right? So, when people start the gym, one of the biggest issues is that they don't see any results right away, right? And that's kind of like anything in life. If you try anything in 1 week, you're not going to see any results. It takes consistency over time. But for some reason with the gym, people expect to see it right away. You have what's called newbie gains. So within the first 3 months, you're going to see amazing progress in your weight. And that's due to neuroadaptation, but you're not going to gain any size, right? And it's a little disheartening, but I promise, once you keep holding on and you keep going, you get past those 3 months, that's when the gym becomes really fun. Once you get past that 3-month preliminary stage where you're just starting to get in the gym, right? You're just starting to learn how to lift weights. Maybe you're not so embarrassed anymore. You're starting to have a little bit of fun. After those 3 months and the habit is now solid is when you're going to start to see your gains. And the first couple months of your gains are going to be some of the most rewarding and amazing feeling you can ever experience in your life, right? Literally after a month, you're going to see your biceps explode like you've never seen them before. You'll see veins, stretch marks. You're going to flex in the mirror and you're going to be like, oh, where did that bicep come from? I don't know. It feels great. Now that I've kind of introduced the gym, right? So, why it's hard to start and why you should start. Now I'm going to talk about how to start a gym habit. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about for starting a gym habit is your frequency. And frequency might be one of the most important, if not the most important things for starting a gym habit, because if you don't go enough, you're going to not see anything. And if you go too much, especially at the start, you're going to be really sore, really tired, and possibly injure yourself. So you kind of want a happy medium, right? If you go to the gym 3 days a week, 4 days a week when starting out, max, that's great, right? Space your days out. Go first day in the week, take a rest. Second day in the week, take a rest, right? You always need that rest to recoup, re-energize mentally, and then get back the next day and kill it. The next thing you want to do is make sure you're not wasting your time in the gym, right? So when you're first learning, things might be a little slow. It's going to take a while to learn your form. It's going to take a while to learn where the machines are, what you're trying to do. But as you keep going and as you get better at the gym, really try to intensify your workout. So when you're there, try to work out in 30 minutes what some people do in an hour, right? So if you're not checking your phone, if you're not chatting, if you're not just staring around into space, you're there, you're a warrior, you lift your weights, then you get to go. It makes it a little more enjoyable, gives you more time in the day to do stuff. Lastly, you want to increase your frequency over time, because if you keep doing the same old every day, it's not going to work for you after 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. Who knows when it will start, but you'll feel it, right? No one can tell you what to do because you'll feel it for yourself. If you're not working out hard enough, you're not going to be sore. You're not going to be progressing. If you're working out too hard, you're going to go to the gym and your weights are going to be lowering every time because you're too sore, you're too tired. So really just balance it yourself. Take that moderate path to begin with and increase over time. When starting the gym, you don't want to worry about doing a bodybuilding split. A bodybuilding split is too complicated and it's just too much volume. It's not really going to do much for you. If you're just starting your gym habit, you really want to focus on full body movements, big compound movements. So things like jumping, things like planking, push-ups, pull-ups, lat pull-downs, rowing, right? Squats, all those big full body movements to stimulate large groups of muscle. Stimulating large groups of muscle is also going to get your heart rate up. So you get to do a little bit of cardio with exercise, as well as stimulate hormone production as well. That's for another video. Now that I've said that, you should be doing these big full body movements, don't forget, if you're just beginning and you don't feel too confident with doing a squat, or you don't feel too confident with doing a lat pull down, there's machines as well. You can use those bodybuilding machines to begin with. I think they're amazing to just strengthen your joints, strengthen your tendons, get your muscles moving again, right? Get you confident in the gym, get your strength up a little bit. But over time, I think it's more beneficial to be doing compound movements, be doing like free weights, right? If you think about it, a bicep curl machine only goes in a certain range of motion, which really isn't natural human motion. If you're picking something up, it's going to be the full range of motion. So that's why you'd likely want to do free weights once you're a little more experienced. Don't forget your cardio. You think about it, your heart is the most important muscle in your body, because what supplies your bicep with nutrients? Oxygen, blood. Oh, it's your heart, right? So if your heart is weak, you have a weak supply of nutrients and you have weak muscles. If your heart is strong, your muscles are vascular, they're dense, they're strong. Cardio is not as hard as it needs to be. All you need to do is a high intensity interval training session, 10 minutes at the beginning of every workout. So that can be, 3 minutes of running and then 1 minute of sprinting, and then chill out for a sec, and then another minute of sprinting and chill out for a sec, and another minute of sprinting. That's only 10 minutes of your day. Your day's 24 hours, right? Or go on the rower. You need to learn a little bit of rowing form. Check out a YouTube video for that. Rowing's a fantastic form of cardio. It gets your heart rate up faster than anything else. Doing that cardio as well will prime you for your workout, right? You're going to feel your adrenal system kick in. You're going to feel your cardiovascular system kick in. You'll be laser focused, ready to go. And don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to mobilize, right? So if we're not doing things like rolling on a foam roller or rolling with a barbell or doing stretching, then you're going to get tight and you're going to get injured. It's not if it will happen, it's when it will happen. If you're tight, you're going to get injured. So start the habit now. 10 minutes before bed, 15 minutes before bed, pick a muscle group, pick a couple muscle groups and stretch it out, roll it out. The benefit to that too is that if you do it before bed, you're gonna feel relaxed and you're gonna feel super calm and get a nice deep sleep. Okay, last thing when starting a gym habit is you gotta work on your gym mentality. Now, maybe for your first couple weeks, it's really not gonna matter. Just go to the gym, just work out, you're gonna feel great. But if you want to get more serious and you want this to become a long-lasting habit, there's a couple mental expectations and mental changes you're going to have to make to really make the gym work for you. So the first thing is you want to have this intrinsic warrior mentality. And what I mean by that is, first, the warrior mentality. When you're at the gym, it's a battle, right? No matter how tired you are, no matter how crappy your day has been, you go to the gym and you work out. It's a battle. You have to succeed, right? There's no going back. But the best part about that is that, being in that battle takes your mind off of the daily stress anyways. So it makes you feel great. And then the intrinsic part of it is that you're winning this battle for yourself, nothing else. At the very beginning, if you're going to the gym because you want some nice pecs for the ladies, or because your mom told you, hey, you gotta work out, right? That's totally okay. That's an amazing reason to start the gym. It's great that you're just there. But that won't last over time, right? Because you'll get that attention, or your mom will forget, or this or that. What it has to become is internal. It has to become intrinsic. It has to be, I want to go to the gym because I love to exercise, right? And because you love to exercise, you'll set these goals and you'll reach these goals and you'll keep going. It's not about, it's not about the end, it's about the process. And that's when it becomes intrinsic. And that's when you're gonna stick at the gym. Next, the gym's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So every time you go to the gym, it's about working hard, but you gotta self-preserve too, right? You can't go 100% every single gym session, otherwise you're gonna burn out really fast. You wanna just pace yourself, work out hard, and then chillax for like the next 2 workouts of the week, right? If you work out your chest really hard, then you gotta one day, then you gotta kind of chill out and work it a little bit lighter, stretch it out for the next 2 days of the week. You can't be going 100% every time. Another part about that is that you can't expect sprinting results. It's a marathon, right? So if you check your body after 3 months of the gym, you're not going to see much difference. If you check yourself after 6 months of the gym, you'll notice a little bit of difference, but don't worry about checking yourself out, right? Again, it's the journey, it's the process. You'll achieve the end goal out of the journey. So after 2 years of lifting, and you haven't even used the mirrors to really be checking yourself out, you're using the mirrors for form, you're going to look at yourself in the mirror one day after that 2 years and be like, damn, who's that? Right? You won't even realize who you are. You'll look like a different human being. And lastly, you have to leave your ego at the door. I know that's a hugely overused statement, super cliche, but it's so true. If you go to the gym, your ego can harm you in 2 ways. So your ego kind of has this fight or flight mode. So you go to the gym and you're a really hard dude. You always want to be, hardcore, the best. And you see this guy who's been working out for 5 years doing a 300-pound bench press, and now you're in fight mode. You got to beat that guy. And this is your second time at the gym. So you slap on 2 plates and you're doing a bench press, and then, you just broke a chest tendon. You can't do that. Go slow, right? Work your weight up. The gym is a science. It's not this race. It's not this, I got to be better than that guy. The only person you have to be better than is yourself the last time at the gym. That's it. The last time you worked out your chest hard, if you did 100 pounds on the bench press, this time do 105. Now you're that much better, right? And if you up your bench press that much, bench press is just an example. If you do that much every 2 weeks in 1 year, I don't know what you'll be at, but you'll be at like 50 pounds heavier or something like that. The ego can also work in the other way. So you can have flight mode and you get to the gym and you see that other guy who's bench pressing 315 pounds and you get scared. You're not confident, right? It's scary seeing that guy lift so much weight, maybe a little jealous even. Don't worry about it. One day you will be there. That guy has put in the work. He's been lifting for 5 years. He's gone through that journey. He's enjoyed the journey. Now it's time for your journey. Don't hide in the corner and not do the bench press. Go right beside him, slap on some weight, and ask him how to do form, because I'm sure he'd love to help you. People at the gym are friendly. Everyone will love to help you. Anyways, so that's kind of 3 important things when starting a gym habit. Right, so you got to remember that you got to frequency, moderate, 3 times a week. Don't go too much. You're split. Just be working full body. Get your cardio, get your stretching, and then leave your ego at the door with your mentality and make sure it's intrinsic, right? You have to like the gym for yourself. I'm going to put a couple sample workouts in the description. And this was Zach speaking, right? We're all balance beamers. Have a great day. Let's grow to glow.